welcome to my YouTube. All this content will be is broadcasted live. Twitch.tv/Dankquan. Today I'm going to be going over some of what I personally think are the best macros for a druid, no matter which spec you're going to be playing. So yeah, let's get into that. So here we have my druid. I am on the classic beta. Shout out Blizzard for inviting me. So let's see, macros. I am only level 40, so there's some things, unfortunately, I just won't be able to put into this video. But I will release an updated video as we move further into classics. So, first things first, we have our bash pounce macro. Now, what this does is it allows us to use pounce and bash all in the same button. So pounce is actually the stun you use while in cat form, and then bash is what you use in bear form. Next macro, we have our cancel form macro. What this macro does is this allows you to come out of any form you're in and just simply cancel it. Very simple. We're also just going to go ahead and throw in a dismount in there as well, in case you ever just want to dismount. So yeah, this is our dismount cancel form macro. Next, we have our prowl macro. Now what this does is, let's say I'm in bear form, but I want to instantly go stealth. It won't actually do that. We're going to make it do that right now. / cancel aura dire bear form / cancel aura travel form. So what this will do is instantly take us out of any form we're in, or dismount us and instantly throw us into a cat form prowl once I close it, like so. It also has the exclamation mark near the prowl part, so you can actually spam this macro without fear of your prowl ever breaking. Next up, we have our mount macro. Now, why do you want your mount in a macro? For instance, if you're in travel form and you don't want to have to press your cancel form button, you just want to simply mount, bam, you press your mount button, voila, you're on your mount. Next up, we have our some of our more elaborate macros, such as our entangling roots. Now, one key thing to note that I'm not very knowledgeable on is if entangling roots, first of all, we do know entangling roots breaks on a lower damage threshold at rank 1 in comparison to rank 4. Now, the benefit of this macro is if I do want to preserve some mana but simply throw someone in a root without having any dots on them, I have the option to do so. So you see my mana remains damn near the same. And yeah, the target is rooted, allowing us to create some space. Other than that, the macro simply cast entangling roots on my target if I don't press the modifier. If I press shift, however, it'll go ahead and entangle root whoever my mouse over is on. This macro also has our dismount and cancel form. Once again, just to remove actually canceling the form and just instantly using the ability. Okay, next we have our fairy fire. Exact same setup, dismount and cancel form. Once again, takes us out of form. We'll cast fairy fire on our mouse over like such if we decide to press our shift modifier. If not, it'll just use it on whoever we have targeted. Next up, we have our cancel aura dismount sprint or dash ability for our cat form. So what this does is, even if you're mounted or if you're in bear form, it'll instantly swap you out of that form and cast dash. Very useful. Let's see, next we have our cancel aura dismount feral charge with a shift modifier to mouse over feral charge. So what this will do is, if you're in cat form or what have you, and this guy over here starts healing, bam, you just simply press the button. That's not what it was supposed to do. Yeah, and yeah, so that let's try that again. Actually, I don't know why that just happened. So I'm on my mount and they're casting something big. Bam, we spam this and sooner or later it'll go off. So that's that macro. Next we have our this is how you power shift in vanilla. So this is our travel form power shift ability. Now what do I mean by power shift? So contrary to popular belief, you don't actually have to fully cancel your form and then go into another form to, well, you do, but you don't. So you can just look, just watch my screen. So bam, I'm bear form, now I'm cat form, now I'm tiger form. One thing you'll see a lot of druids do is actually cancel their form and then swap. What this allows for is for you to get caught out of different forms. Possibly could still happen even using my macro, but I believe there's just a very drastic change in the percentile chance of that. Okay, so moving on. This macro for some reason doesn't work. If someone in the comments can help me out. The shift modifier doesn't actually activate my rank 1 nature's grasp. Now you're asking me, why would I ever want to use rank 1 nature's grasp? Well, once again, if your mana is ever tremendously low and you simply just want to get them off of you without having, you use nature's grasp rank 1, as it is, I believe, almost a 50 mana difference. It will only cast rank 1 entangling roots on them, which I'm still unsure of if the resistance works based off your character level or based off the abilities level. And what I mean by that is if you use rank 1 abilities on a higher rank, do they have a higher chance to resist it? Whereas if you use a rank more adequate for your level. But yeah, once again, it just does a simple, so yeah, nature's grasp, 80 mana. So it's actually only a 15 mana difference. That's actually not that. Oh no, it's actually, yeah, it actually is a difference. So 45 mana difference. Mana is very important as a druid, no matter what spec you're going to be playing, especially if you're going to be power shifting, whenever you can take shortcuts to save mana. Very poogers. Next up, we have our cancel form Moonfire and Moonfire rank 1 modifier. So what this will do is if I have something targeted, it will actually Moonfire my target with the highest rank Moonfire available. If I press shift, it'll Moonfire the target that I'm mousing over. But if I want to just preserve mana, and if you need an example, for instance, someone is going for a drink, but I don't want to use 235 mana, I want to use 25 mana. You press Alt in the Moonfire, bam, they're in combat still. And that's just one of many examples. So that's our Moonfire modifier. We have the same exact thing for Insect Swarm. Non-shift modified, it'll use the highest rank. Shift modified, it'll mouse over. Dismounts, cancels your forms. Also, if you go ahead and throw in the Alt key, it'll just use the rank 1. Same exact thing for our Wrath, except our Wrath, we chose to make the shift modifier just the rank 1 ability. The Alt mouse over, so I don't really know a situation where you would ever mouse over Wrath as the cast timer is I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you would ever mouse over Wrath something versus mouse over Moonfiring. For instance, if you were going to say killing a totem or whatever, bam. Yeah, but that's that. In case like someone is so the rank 1 part is just like, it's like a wand more or less. Some would say it's probably better to just Moonfire spam them than to try to cast rank 1 Wraths. I don't actually know. It's just an option. If you want to do it, do it. If not, not. Bam. So now moving towards our healing abilities, we have the mouse over healing touch. We have the self-cast healing touch as well as rank 1 healing touch. So what this allows me to do is if I want to give somebody a big heal, bam, we're going to throw you a big heal. Bam, you're big healed. But if I want to throw you, let's say, a smaller heal, bam. Smaller heal. Actually, we need to change this. I don't want control to be myself. Hold on. /target. I personally prefer my alt to be for my self cast. Target equals Dankquan. So now if I use alt, Actually, it's not working. Slash target. I think it has to be like at player or something. Slash cast target equals. It probably needs to be at player. Yeah, I think it needs to be at player. At player. I don't know why this isn't working. Someone help me out with this, but basically I wanted to cast a healing touch rank 1 on me. Yeah, when I press alt. So if someone could help me with that. Same thing with our rejuve. Our rejuve, same exact thing. You have the option of casting regular rejuvenation on yourself, or you could cast rank 1 rejuvenation on yourself. Or whoever else. Why would you ever want to use rank 1 rejuvenation? Saving mana. That's the only time. If you just want to save mana, but you need some HPS, we have the same thing for regrowth. Same thing, dismount, etc., etc. Now let's move on over to some of our other macros. We have the cast no stealth shred stealth ravage macro. So what this will do is while I'm in stealth, this button, it shows shred, but it'll actually use ravage. Ravage is a druid's ambush ability. Now while I'm not in stealth, it'll actually just use shred. Okay, now we have our hibernate thing. So once again, I'm not too sure why you would ever want to use rank 1 hibernate. Maybe you just want to save mana. The cast time is the exact same. The duration is slightly lower, and honestly I'm not too knowledgeable with classic with a lot of classic stuff, so I'm not actually sure if the duration in PvP is different. I honestly haven't tested any of this out. I just logged in to the beta and was setting up my character. So yeah, you have the option to do rank 1 mouse over hibernate in case you wanted to save mana in a duel, but once again I'm not sure if the duration is shorter or whatever. Anyways, bam, this is a very interesting macro. Some people would ask themselves, why would you ever want to cast rank 1 thorns on yourself? But once again, druids, you know, they have hots. They have so basically the logic behind this was when you throw up innervate, you want to cover it with as many buffs as possible. Now, unfortunately, spamming rank 4 thorns, if you're getting dispelled, is not optimal. Neither is rank 5 Mark of the Wild. So with our simple modifier key here, bam, we can now spam rank 1 and rank 1 Mark of the Wild and rank 1 thorns at 1/10 of the mana. So you're saving a tremendous amount of mana while keeping, you know, while getting as many ticks, useful ticks from your innervate as possible. We have the same exact thing for our Mark of the Wild. This one was something I was kind of just testing out. I was trying to put cure poison and abolish poison into one macro. So the reason you would want to use this is if there's already a poison on someone, I'm not sure if abolish poison will instantly tick. It's under in my head it would take 2 seconds to tick, but once again I haven't tried any of these. So if there's a poison on someone you instantly want to get rid of, bam, you hit them with the cure poison. If you're trying to pre-abolish poison them or just like give them the buff, you have the option to do that as well. Let's see, we also have the same thing for remove curse. As far as the modifier, you know, we have the mouse over modifier, the target non-modifier, the self-cast modifier. Same thing for our bandages. It'll either bandage us, or if we use our modifier, it'll bandage our mouse over. Same thing for innervate ourselves or the modifier, the mouse over rather. Rebirth, exact same scenario. And then we have some of our funsy macros, such as our slash dance or slash flex rather, slash train, slash dance, wave. We can sit, we can stand, we can sit, we can stand, we can sit, we can stand, and we can even cry. You know, Torrens cry too. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we covered everything. Once again, if you enjoyed what you just watch, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, make sure to check me out live, twitch.tv/Dankquan. I'm live every single day with classic gameplay. Yeah, join my Discord, discord.gg/Dankquan, Dankquan. We got some merch on Dankquan.com. I think that's everything. But yeah, in my opinion, these are some of the best macros you can have as a druid. I'm interested if if you guys have any macros you think I should check out, please drop them in the comment section below. Yeah. Slash played. I haven't spent too much time on this druid, so I'm sure I'm gonna I'll figure out some more stuff as time goes on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, let's end the video there. That's good. Okay.